Oh yeah, they did bring up some niggas' name that I was like, what?
Yeah.
I guess he's got to be important. Okay, cool.
So Buggy, I thought it was a rap for him.
Man, I hope. Well, we never. Yeah, come on, you knew in your heart it wasn't a rap for Buggy. We need that comedic relief. But I'm still just hoping and praying that one day he just take that mask off and go, bro, I'm from Roger's crew, nigga. Y'all thought it was sweet, nigga. Y'all thought I ain't had hands, nigga. But I'm about to drop all of y'all right now. I'm just waiting for that moment. Next thing, on to manga. Let's do this One Piece bounty reveal. So, does anybody have the numbers?
I don't watch.
Shanks was 4 million something.
Yeah.
Million? Trillion? I thought he was
billion. 4 billion.
Oh yeah,
4 billion something.
Big Mom ain't kind of around 4 billion.
No, Big Mom was 5 billion something.
Oh, Whitebeard was also 5.
He dead though, right?
Yeah. What's his face was 2 billion. Blackbeard.
We already knew that one though.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
I missed it.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, the only thing I'm disappointed in that chapter though was that apparently we were supposed to get a Vegapunk reveal. I was pretty disappointed.
Apparently.
Someone told me, like, because I read the spoilers before this shit came out, or someone told me about the spoilers.
That's the SSG thing.
They said, what?
SSG.
Is Vegapunk's group?
Yeah.
They said we were supposed to see his face in this chapter, which I was about to be like, that would have been huge.
I mean, but the thing is, what if we been his face for the whole fucking show and we just didn't
we don't know.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was
in that room.
I went back like in the chapter afterwards. I was like, oh, maybe this nigga was here and I just not paying attention, but I didn't pick up on nothing. I feel like he's gonna look pretty distinctive or goofy. Sorry. So yeah, Blackbeard's is 2,247,600. Shanks is 4,048,900,000.
And Big Mom was like 5.
Big Mom is 4,388,000,000.
5 or something.
Yeah.
4, 6,
No, it was Whitebeard that was 5.
Whitebeard was 5.
So Kaido's is 4,611,100,000, and then Whitebeard is 5,046,000,000. And then Gol D Roger is 5,564,800,000. So if we semi-equate strength to bounty, I think what we're trying to say here is Gol D still at the top. Whitebeard was close second. Kaido and Big Mom got some room to grow.
Kaido and Big Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, they said
if
they join forces right now, their bounties are going to surpass Whitebeard's. That's what they said.
Together, you mean? Or they would just go up for what they
easily.
did?
I mean, 2 niggas together
exactly.
is 8 bill.
So, like that.
I didn't know Shanks was that weak.
I wouldn't say he's. I don't think
it's not a full equate. I think since they're all in the 4, they're saying they're like equivalent.
Close
but
enough.
they probably edge each other out like here and there. But I think they all went against each other. Like
the only one I can
would seem like they're equal.
Blackbeard is weaker than all of them.
Yeah,
weaker.
Which we already seen.
Now, as a non-One Piece watcher, I got a question. So, like, let's say if there's 2 niggas that are, like, relatively even in power, but one nigga just do more dastardly shit and the other nigga just a little more low-key.
He'd have a higher bounty.
Higher bounty. Yeah. So that don't make it more powerful.
Yeah, which is why...
that's why it's not a true comparison in strength.
Higher bounty.
And I was thinking this other nigga, what ain't his name, like, Marshall D. Teach?
Yeah. Blackbeard.
Isn't that nigga like kind of cold though?
I think that they flattened up his bounty. Well, he's a newer Yonko, so he's still not strength level close to these niggas. But 2 billion is still a pretty big jump considering what he's done. I think. So I think a lot of that is like what he's done is why it's that high. If he didn't do what he did and he was just Marshall
really the main character
with 2 devil fruits.
No, 100%.
I mean,
after like pretty soon, his bounty's gonna probably.
If we look at the world, it's like, hey, the last Pirate King was a D nigga.
Yeah.
If we looking at the world, we ain't looking at Luffy.
Luffy is also a D.
I know, but we the world. We not looking from the aspect of Luffy the main character. It's like, hey, is this new nigga coming up? He the nigga. He the main character, bro.
I guess so. I'm just not gonna put that.
This nigga got 2 fruit. And he keeping the glizzy right.
I know
there.
that's the thing about Blackbeard. Blackbeard got that hype. Blackbeard got that hype when he pull up. He got that hype. It, but then again, when he walked up in Impel Down with talking all that good shit, that nigga got drowned by some poison. So that's why it's hard to put the respect on this nigga name. I mean, yes, Magellan can't do that now, but every time we've seen Blackbeard, no, seriously, every fight we've seen Blackbeard, he does some goofy shit first. So, like, when he first fought Ace, I think Ace burnt him first. He was like, oh, shit, that shit's hot, and then they had their battle. So they always make him look like a goofy first.
That might be a decent
and that's good for him. I'll wait till, like, it's there where I can put respect on him.
Yeah, Luffy be doing the same shit. He get beat and then come back.
He gets beat. Luffy gets beat. My thing is like with no like, and we expect him to get beat because he walks into situations where it's like you should get beat. Marshall D. Teach walks in situations where we expect him to perform and then gets beat. That's the difference.
He be confident though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And boom, Johnny. Like it wasn't even a fight. He was like.
I just want to throw this one little bit because it's the only shit I really know about One Piece. Is so on Xbox Pass, what's that game? Jump Force is free. So I downloaded it and I played Marshall D. Teach a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Up the blicky on niggas. You know what I'm saying? That nigga better than all these niggas. Why else would they put him in the game?
So back to the discussion about these bounties.
No, that's one thing that confused me though. Yeah. If this nigga Rocks had all of these powerful mofos in his group, why wasn't his bounty one of the top ones ever?
Because they weren't strong then.
Well, also they said they hit all his shit though.
Yeah, true.
So his shit might be up there because like it's probably gonna be lower than Gol D's because I mean Gol D beat that nigga, but at the end of the day I would still think it was in the billions, but they because of whatever he did to the government that they was like, oh, we need to wipe this nigga's history off the books.
I just only beat that nigga because he had helped him. By himself, he would have got waxed.
Who?
Roger.
Why? Well, first of all, it was Garp that did it, and Roger helped. So I mean, sure, but at the end of the day, if you say he fought,
nah, but world government, of course they're gonna try to make it seem like the world government were the main heroes in the fight.
Okay, I mean, I guess we can't believe that what Sengoku says, but I think Sengoku's a semi-honest guy because I think he's telling them what. Yeah.
What's Luffy?
Some shit he's not even supposed to be telling them.
1.5 billion.
So my thing would be.
1.5 billion.
Oh, he getting there.
Yeah. My thing would be that I still think that it's still clout on his name because it was still probably like you could say maybe even like a Luffy level now. Kaido, Big Mom, and Whitebeard he was fighting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they was probably still like they were probably like his top tier niggas when they first
they are now. Like Goku said, they're much stronger now. He said.
That's true, but at the same time, I still argue like if we look at it from what we see in Yonko crew tier, that would be like maybe fighting an oven, then instead of a commander or some like specialist type of nigga in the crew. So it's still like a decent fight. And the thing is like,
no, I'm just talking.
Roger took on 4 of them niggas.
His question was why like his Rock's bounty wasn't high. I'm saying it's just because like them niggas wasn't really them.
Okay, I got you.
That's probably why.
But he still had the biggest crew in the world, so I would expect his shit to be up there still.
Yeah, I'm sure it's still up there. I just don't think that's why it's not as high.
People shit across the world.
I just think it's probably still less than Roger's because Roger was just pivotal to this era. It seems like where Rocks was just like forgotten about. So
no, I like what one of y'all said earlier though. They're probably trying to hide whatever his information was because they don't want people to start, digging into everything that he did in order to get a value that high.
Right.
But either way, I think like Roger's bounty still will be higher though, because he knows all the stuff about the world government too. He went to like Raftel or whatever.
I mean, once you know that, like you up there. Like we already saw what Robin did, not even really knowing shit, but just being on an island and niggas that knew shit already put her bounty up there with top tier niggas, like at a young age.
That's true.
They slapped the bounty, so that knowledge knowing tax is high in the Marine. We gonna see a nigga that's got shit higher than them, and he can't do shit, but he just know a lot about the world.
The thing that I was thinking was that Rocks actually like this island that they were fighting on. My guessing is that one piece was actually the one that asked, but then niggas started duking it out, and Rock probably actually died. So they're like, oh, okay, so we can't exactly get that nigga a bigger bounty because he dead anyway. So fuck it.
Yeah, I'm curious. Did they explain how he left? How they defeated Rocks? They just beat his crew, but did they say like how he died or what happened to him?
You probably won't.
Because I mean, the strongest niggas came from his crew. Gold, Cheeky, Lion, all the Yonkos pretty much minus Shanks. Like,
yeah, this one.
That's crazy that they all came from this one nigga. So I don't know, but I feel like he'll probably look so regular. It's not even gonna be funny.
Who, you mean Ross?
Yeah. Because I mean, look at Roger. Roger looks like a pirate, and Rocks was also a D.
Yeah. Roger looks like a regular nigga.
So I wonder if they're gonna make some type of relation between the two of them too. Actually, now that I think about it.
Well, he said he was his greatest adversary.
I mean, I get that, but I'm saying like maybe their relationship goes deeper than just we rivals. Like niggas could be related.
I mean, I assume
some shit like
it's
that.
the Blackbeard to Luffy. He was one of the Blackbeard to Luffy.
Yeah, I think it's going like this. I'm guessing that Luffy, of course, is the new version of Roger. Blackbeard is the new version of Rock.
Don't say that, because you know what that means.
Niggas were thinking that it was
It is Smoker.
No, it's Kobe.
But I think it's actually Kobe.
You think it's Kobe?
It's Kobe.
Yeah, because Kobe, like I was thinking Kobe would be strong enough, but he's clearly like
he's developed more than Luffy has throughout the story.
This nigga Smoker a vice admiral.
Is he?
It's Kobe.
Kobe's a rear admiral.
Rear admiral's below a vice.
Yeah, one step below.
No, it's not. It's multiple steps.
No.
It was rear admiral, some shit, captain. Then it was like vice admiral, bro. When I looked it up, I swear, captain is above a rear admiral because I remember looking up for a sword.
Captain is under.
No, bro, it is below. I looked it up when we did this whole sword thing last chapter. It was like rear admiral, some shit, and or one shit, captain, some shit, vice admiral.
Oh, there you go.
I'm
telling you.
Pass them up.
What?
I mean, if it is Kobe, that's cool, but I don't feel a rivalry between the two of them the way I feel it with
Commodores,
Smoker.
rear admirals,
No, but the
vice
thing
admirals,
is,
admirals,
but the thing is, Roger,
Admiral, vice
Roger
admiral,
and
rear admiral, commodore, captain,
so
like that.
Garp, I mean,
You sure?
He went that nigga out.
Say it again.
I said Garp and Roger were cool with each other. That's the thing. Smoker doesn't fuck with Luffy at all.
They were not cool with each other.
Who?
You said what?
Garp and Roger?
Yes, they were.
No.
Yes, they were.
They had a relationship afterwards because he was like, "Oh, can you take care of my son? You're the only nigga I trust." And Gramps was just, Garp was just like, "Okay," but they wasn't like buddy.
No, Roger said, he said no. Roger said to Garp that to me you're like a part of my crew. You're like my Nakama.
Oh, okay. Did Garp feel that way?
To Luffy.
Because I'm sure Luffy feels that way about Smoker. I can see Luffy say that about Smoker. But does Smoker feel that way? Does Garp feel that way? Like, sure, they helped each other, but I definitely feel like the juxtaposition.
Is the fourth highest rank.
Okay, well, I feel like juxtaposition there is with Smoker, but like I said, it's still. It feels good if it's Kobe. It feels good if it's Kobe because he has potential.
I thought it was Smoker too. But he just doesn't seem important.
I prefer it that way because it puts more respect on Garp's name, but I still haven't been convinced yet. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I'm just waiting to be convinced. I'm not arguing with y'all. Just think opposite. Yeah. So bounties. I think it was cool to see that. Like I had said on the channel or page or whatever Facebook group. I think like. If I was a pirate that had decent amount of clout, like if I basically would be Capone, where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna just infiltrate niggas groups and try to get these Yonkos heads. Because if you get 2 Yonkos heads, like, first of all, I don't even think the world government could pay that out. If I was to bring like Big Mom and Kaido and say, all right, give me the bounty, like, there's no way they got the money like stacked to just go, all right, cool, we about to give you a good, cool, smooth, like almost 10 billy for these 2 niggas. So. I don't know who's paying these shits out, where the money's coming from.
I don't know. They don't expect it to ever happen.
That's what I'm saying, huh?
No, my phone about to
die.
die.
Alright, the charger right here.
Oh, lit.
But yeah, so we'll see. Anything else y'all want to talk about with that?
Only thing is, like the people are saying, I saw that the order in which they show the bounty direction, like the amount, is the order they're gonna die in.
No, Blackbeard wouldn't die first.
No, it's the opposite. So Roger, Whitebeard, Kaido, Big Mom, Shanks, Blackbeard.
Oh. I mean, I don't. It seems sure, but I could say. I feel like sure, but I don't feel like it's a new theory. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like it's anything
it's not really a theory.
shocking. Yeah, like I would just have expected that anyways. Yeah, so like. I don't know. Whoever made that was just looking for some theory clout because I don't feel like that was like
and then
next gen.
Buggy's gonna be important in the story again. Probably.
Hey, bro, I hope to God.
Because
I hope to God he's playing
the treasure that Buggy was always looking for.
Yeah,
John's treasure, whatever.
Sure.
That's one of the niggas who was in Rock's crew.
Oh.
So I assume it's gonna be important again somehow.
Oh yeah, they did bring up some nigga's name that I was like, what?
Yeah.
I guess he's gotta be important. Okay, cool.
So Buggy, I thought it was a rap.
Oh man, I hope. Well, we never. Yeah, come on, you knew in your heart it wasn't a rap for Buggy. We need that comedic relief. But I'm still just hoping and praying that one day he just take that mask off and go, bro, I'm from Roger's crew, nigga. Y'all thought it was sweet, nigga. Y'all thought I ain't had hands, nigga. But I'm about to drop all of y'all right now. I'm just waiting for that moment, bro.
Oh, and only other thing
Buggy got it.
Was interesting was that they said Shank's crew is the most like balanced.
Yeah.
So I don't know that. Does that mean? I assume it's not. That means his commanders are stronger than the other commanders, maybe.
No, I felt balance is like the way I'm looking at the crews right now. Like Kaido seems super top heavy to me. A bunch of weak niggas and then like a few strong niggas that run all those weak niggas. Big Moms is like we said, there's more progression, and I just felt like Shanks is even more so than that. Like where I felt Whitebeard's like might have been what I would say was the most balanced at the time because he kind of like said, "Oh, you strong enough now? Like you just start your own crew." So if you think about it that way, like Marco's second in command should still be pretty close to Marco's strength. So then it like slowly balances itself out in terms of like the hierarchy. So I would think that Shanks was something similar to that, where like because first of all he has a lot of. We've seen a lot of regular niggas that we think have a lot of strength, way more than I think with any of the other crews. Like we have.
You mean like Shanks? Shanks' ram average nigga is just what strong?
No, we've seen like way more niggas from Shanks' crew, and then in general the niggas that we've seen seem stronger. They all seem like strong niggas. Like there was the guy with the fat guy that eats the thing. Mm-hmm. There was Ben Beckman. There's Yasop. And then when he fought Blackbeard, like when they lined up, they had a face from Shank's crew for everybody on Blackbeard's crew. That was like hella niggas. Huh? Remember when Shank stopped the war? There was a moment in time where both their crews lined up and they did a face by face for each one of them niggas. So literally there was like how many niggas in Blackbeard's crew? But there was a nigga, like Shanks had a nigga to match up each one of those niggas. So I haven't seen that with Kaido's crew. Kaido, we've seen 3 niggas that seem there. Like Big Mom, we've seen her 4 commanders plus like Oven. So
and I reckon like I guess.
And he wouldn't be a face to face. Oven wouldn't be a face to face to none of them niggas. So. Well, I definitely agree with the balance part. When they say balance part, that's what I'm thinking of. Is that so like, there's just a way more of a line of strong niggas going down there.
It's not like a super strong nigga and a bunch of people.
Yeah. Which also makes it good to me too, because if his strong niggas are closer to his strength, where like Kaido's and Big Moms, it seems like there's still a significant gap. Mm-hmm. That's also crazy. So if his second in command is close to strength with him, and he has a 4 billion bounty. Yeah. That means his nigga still could definitely run hands with a Yonko. Yeah, there's definitely a nigga that's there ready to run the ones with just Blackbeard.
So now you think like Kizaru's comments were more serious, like were more.
Yeah, that's the whole.
So now
that whole was like, no, he gonna blow my head off. This nigga will blow my head off with a regular pirate pistol, bro. Don't sleep. So yeah. I'm hyped for that though. Like this is definitely a good chapter in terms of like getting me back into the One Piece vibes. We'll see how they keep it up, but If they saw Vegapunk, this would have been icing on the cake. This would have been the latest chapter for me in the past. I would say 2 years, maybe 3 years on One Piece.
That would have been.
If Vegapunk's face showed up,
showed his face like. He ain't gotta show. They show a little shaded version of his face or whatever. That would have been fine too. But
it wouldn't have made 3 years lit though. But yeah, if they show his actual face, that'd been a good 3 years of like no chapter has topped that in the past 3 years. But it was good. All right, last part.